Hello and welcome back to Pandanet. Today we got an 11k plus versus 12k plus. I am white. Okay, so he played a 4-4. I will play a 4-4 as well. So anyway, okay. Is he gonna foot sweep on this side too? So I can push and push and turn and turn. It's this side I want actually, not so much this side. But so anyways, I was doing some calculation about my time. Namely, the amount of recording time I actually have. He can wedge in here, and then I can take this, he can take that, and we'll just do this sort of thing. And then I can extend. And I have plenty of free time as far as... and then he's going to wedge. Like, I want to do this, and then, like, do this. I have plenty of free time when it comes to editing, when it comes to reviewing, uploading, that sort of thing. It is the... Can I do this now? I have two stones here, I do this one. He has this sort of formation. It's kind of netted already. But then I have two weak groups, so let's just keep extending. It is my recording time that I don't have a whole lot of to spare. And when I record, I do it on very specific days. This looks bad. This looks really bad. Wedge, cut, wedge, push, and then cut doesn't work. Let's do it. I record on days my wife works late. What I mean by late is I work, or when she works until, well, I can do this first, right? When she works late until about 7 or 9 usually. And that allows me enough time to record a game at least. And in the case when I was doing the Get Strong and Invading series, I was doing that right afterwards. We're gonna fight a Ko right away. I don't want to fight a Ko. So if you push and do that sort of thing. So this goes to that, I can capture. And I might give this stuff up, but that's fine. I don't know if you can hear that, that's my cat. So I just extend. And then I can do this, but that's Atari, and then I can... I think I just want to extend. If he tries pulling that out, I can just do that. Although he can go here and I can extend again. Or I'll just well, if I capture, he can high, so let's do this. Which, the days that happens are limited to usually the weekends. I don't go home, and I try to record mini games like today. Let's see, then he can do this. Yes, kitten? Come here. This allows me to... Yeah, okay. I'll do that, and then I'll get, like, an extension over here or something. Try to coax him into coming in. So that that's there. I can potentially Hane too. And eliminate this whole influence. If he Hane is with me, I will double high, and if he cuts, I will go here. A few cuts, cut, and then I can actually get this thing on a ladder too. I'm being too greedy, aren't I? I should just come back and do something like this. Start getting a corner enclosure going that way. This one bigger. This is really close. So let's take a corner enclosure, I guess. Which one? This one? Or this one? This one's slightly more active. Let's do that. So yeah, I've only got like 4 or 5 days, which means I can only record 4 Go games per week. If I Hane, can you cut? I can Atari. Can you go here? Or if you go here, no, I can't. If you wedge, I have to Atari this way, unfortunately. So if I just do this, you can come around, of course. I can do this. You can do that, and then I connect. This is the key move, I think. If you wedge, I have to, well, let's just do this, I guess. Seems like a really bad move. So now you approach high. I don't know what she wants. I'm gonna attack it. So anyways, what I'm getting at is it is unrealistic of me to get 1 game per day, so 7 games per week recorded and uploaded while I still have a job and that sort of thing. So what the hell? I don't know how to deal with these pesky stones. Like, this cut is looking kind of a pain. But I want to attack it somehow. I can do this now. But then he's just going to extend, so that's not really good. I'd rather cut and then do this. Like, if he cuts me here, I can go up. Then he has to extend this out, but then I have a weak group here. And actually with this, I can probably do this cut. If he descends, I can do this move. He can go here. I can force that. But I want to attack this. So how do I attack this? Just do a knight's move here, or a diagonal. He can get this free move, and actually can get this free move. And eventually can get that free move. I gave him a lot of Aji, didn't I? If I do this, well, I want to help this stone out first of all, kind of. Kind of? Not really, actually. What if I just attach? Is that a good thing? It gives him a lot of Aji to work with. Let's just knight's move here and work to develop this, or knight's move here and work to develop this. Push him towards the wall. Push him towards the wall. So anyways, I am going to be doing one of the other Get Strong at books. This to that to this to that to this. I mean, which one's better? I don't really want the outside. I want to take the points here because this guy is behind my territory and doesn't have a whole lot. And I kind of want to make sure that this is a little bit more solid than this. So let's do this. And if he pulls back, then I will connect and cut that stone off. So he's not doing that. And so he's going to try to live right here, which is fine. Which means I can get this for free, force him to do this, and then connect. And now this stone is looking pretty weak. You're not doing that. Interesting. So you're turning there, so I will do this, right? You can't push. I have to save those stones, otherwise these two are not... I had a feeling you were gonna do that, but I will just capture. The reason I captured is because if I connect immediately, I'd rather have him get this forcing move than get out and this forcing move. So here, I do need to connect. I gotta keep this separate from this, although he has plenty of room to make eyes. I think I'm just gonna kill this group. Like, I can lean on it once, I guess. I kind of want to take a little bit of his corner here. And by doing this, I can actually jump all the way over to here, so... If I just descend, does he descend, or does he defend his corner? This, he responds, and then I need to respond. But then when he comes here, this becomes a false eye, so I think I'm going to do this one first. This is already a false eye. Cool, which means later I can take this away from you in Sente-ish thing, so I'm going to do this to kill... Ooh, I almost misclicked. As far as the book goes, I think I'm going to be doing the invading one, or not invading, I just did the invading one, the endgame one, because it kind of fell to the wayside recently. Kind of had a feeling you'd do that, but then I can do this. And if I extend, do you Atari here? Or do I do this? If you cut, I make a Panuki. Okay, I'll make a Panuki. Now do you come back and... Okay, cool. Well, then I do this. I'm not trying to kill this group, I'm trying to connect up with this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. You can't poke here, that's self-atari. And actually I can get a sort of squeeze going. So you're defending your corner now. I've got all of this outside influence, so I'm gonna do... that you can just capture, so I don't care. There's this sort of approach thing, but I want to take a big extension. I gotta make him come in here and attack him. I've got a fairly large corner now. You're just gonna let me get it. I can't really attack that. I can do this and see what he does. He might let me live in the corner, which is great. That's not what he's doing, so I can crosscut. Make my great fun Sibicky shape here. And then possibly threaten to pull this stuff out is what I'm going for. I don't think that was the right move. I think I do this now, because if he captures, I can do this. If he tries cutting, I can get this free move. I'm making a wall here, basically. And then I can threaten to pull this out and make some more shape. If he pushes through, I can Atari, forcing him to capture, and then get this one for free, and then do this move. Actually, I'll probably do this move instead. This is, no, I need to defend that, so let's do this. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd do that. Now, this becomes double Atari. I don't particularly care about this, though. I kind of want to do this. He can then cut here and then extend, but then I can... oh, I'm kind of worried about this cut, though. If I do this, he cuts, I can get this. And then I can actually start a code for this sort of thing. If I cut here now, no, I should probably do one of these two. This gives a peep here. I'm just gonna connect solidly. If you get a double Atari in, I'll be happy. Nope, you're not gonna do the double Atari. Okay. So I can get this, that, and actually get this cut in then. So if you extend, that's the problem though. So I don't want to do that. I could still do this and get this in there though. And I can still come back and so this cut to that. And I'm connected to my stuff. Cool. So that was a reduction basically to get them all on the third line over here. From here I can start leaning on things like this and building some really big stuff. With this, I would want to do this to continue solidifying that. I kind of want to do a pillar here, but I want to get an enclosure first. So I think I'm going to do the enclosure. If he comes in here, I'll just do this. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Now, let him try to attack that, basically, is what my my goal is going to be. If he attaches underneath, actually, what happened over here? I tried doing a knight's move sort of thing, but I kind of want to undercut your base or something. So I can just take solid points and then jump here. Or if I jump there directly, that move looks dumb. This move is going to look dumb if you jumped in here because we're going to do this sort of thing, and then I'm going to have this with the move here. You know what? It's not too bad. It's just really close to that. And this doesn't adequately protect the corner. I can push here and threaten to cut this stuff off. Because he can't cut this. He can poke at it. But then I can do something like this, and then if he does do that, then I can cut. At some point he has to fix, but if I just do that directly, if I attach, I kind of want to attach here. By attaching, I can get this, and then if this starts to run, then I can actually fill this off. Air attaching underneath again. Well, in this case, I want to do this. Since I've already got the wall over here, this is what I want to do. You're fixing, so I'm gonna do, that seems really bad. I think I need to do something like this. Or I can probably push once, can't I? If he cuts, I would give those stones up. 4 points for solidifying this, or should I just fix? I'm gonna fix and take my corner here. Leave a couple weaknesses. Alright, that's cool. If I just do this, or this gives him that free forcing move. This one, if he pushes, he still gets that free forcing move. So let's do this. But I may or may not respond, and in fact, I'm not gonna respond. Let's start building, shall we? I think this is bigger than doing something like this. Let's do a capping move. Small move, very small move. This, you know, I'm gonna do this now. Actually, I'm gonna do this one. If he cuts, I can block. This cut, I fix. Yeah, I should probably block here. just to make sure you can't come in anymore. This is just co, so you shouldn't respond to that. You're connecting up. That's fine, which means you can get, in 2 moves, you can get a snapback threat. Attaching here, is that a thing? Yeah, it's kind of a thing. So I'm gonna block you from doing that. I'll take my giant center, thank you. I still have this attachment, or a monkey jump. That was ill-advised. You gonna try to live with this one? No? You're gonna try to live with that one. Well, cap. That's not a thing, though. I don't think, right? I'll just block it. And even if he does live small here, it makes me solidify all of this stuff, and that's okay with me. If I do this, he can cut and cut. He then has to come back and fix in some manner. If I just extend, he can extend. I think I gotta do a double honey here. Okay. I will just do this because it's easy. I was expecting him to cut there, to be honest. This, like I said, I don't mind if you live here. Okay, I got a ton in the center. Yeah, that's fine. But now this means you have to do that. If I just take this directly, I mean, there's a lot of like I can do this one first, which means he can do that. So I should probably take this first. See if I can fill in this stuff and get rid of one of the eyes. It looks to be really big, but I think his move would have been right there. So you're doing that. If I do this, that means you can't Atari from this side. If you do this, I can fix that. How do I do this? If I do this, that, this, I can't quite do it. If this, how do I do this? This means I can get this in there. Can I kill this? If I just connect, if he goes here, if I just connect, if he does this, I can Atari, and then Atari. I think I just connect. If he does this one, I Atari with this. So basically the only moves I can play on the inside now are this one, because this makes that bulky 5 shape. You are going to do that. So if I do this, actually I can't do that. I have to do this. Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Because now you can just connect here. This is Atari on you, of course. I can do this. Because then I can throw in. No, I can't throw in. Oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. He doesn't need to capture that. He's alive. Or he can capture it. That's fine with me. If I jump here and descend, I can also just slide, right? If he attaches, I can do this, that, this. I can slide, right? That's as far as I can go. Is this cut going to be a thing? I don't think so. Is this cut going to be a thing? I don't think so. Can I do this slide? Is that too far? Let's see, if he sits on it, I can just pull back. If he attaches, I can push. This is now Atari, though. And then he can get that and that. No, because of that attachment. So I'm going to do this. I didn't see that this was Atari the first time. I can push up. It's just in endgame reducing moves. So, what are some other bigger ones I can do? This is free, forces him to capture. This to that to this. To that. Does that work? Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. This, if he doesn't respond, I can put this out. He can do this. I can Atari, which means he needs to capture. I can do this move. If he captures... No. Okay. What else do we have? This attachment. It's something. I can also monkey jump. Attachment goes to this. I can then what? Do this? No, because that wedge is a problem. I have to pull back then, which means he will pull back. And then we have endgame later. Yeah, okay. If he wedges directly, I'll Atari, so he's going to do that. I will simply pull back. Is this Sente? No. I don't think you can live there, sir. Not with that, for sure. If you do this, I simply Atari, and I'll just connect. If you do that, I do this. Oh, I suppose I should probably do something like this. He might be able to live here, because these are weak. I don't want to give those up. If I just descend... If you try anything over here, I can do that. If you try cutting me, I have 3 liberties to your not so 3, so you know what? I'm gonna do this. Okay. Do you connect? Do you do this move? You cut me. Well, then I cut this, although that's gonna give you some extra liberties. Alright, so you're down to 2. If you try getting this... I have 3 to your 2. If you go here, I go here. You go here, I capture. So I need to do another move here to prevent you from doing anything. Unfortunately. I can also cut here. I salvage this stuff, but... I'm just gonna do this. Because if you go there, then I capture. You're descending. Does that mean one of these 2 kill you? This looks like it kills you. Because this just goes to that. If you go here directly, I can take this one, so... Okay, that means now if I take this, I think you're dead. Of course, I said that about this group, but I was actually 1 move behind. I needed to... If I had taken 1 more liberty on the outside before throwing in, I probably could have killed it. I was 1 move behind the whole time. That doesn't do anything, right? Because if he goes here, then I can just take this. If he descends, then I gotta do something. If he descends, or if he goes here, it doesn't matter. He can't make 2 eyes now. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the only way you can make 2 eyes is that. Okay, so that's not alive. Good. Now I have a giant center, and I have a feeling he's going to throw a stone in the middle, possibly trying to use this to try and live in here. It is a big space. If he captures, I do this. He does this, I do that. So, yeah, okay. Anyways, what about clamp? Clamp work? No. This is Sente. Yeah, that works. Okay, what else can we do? This is Sente. You're not doing that, huh? Oh, I see. So you're gonna do this. Alright, he's looking at this cut. So he can get this. He is now down to 3 liberties. If I connect here, he can throw in. He's now down to 2 liberties, 1 liberty, and he's dead, so. And actually, this cut isn't a problem. Because once he does this, then I can just capture this. So it's not a problem at all. Because I have this capture. Right. You need to connect. That works. This is 1 point in Gote. This might be something kinda thing, maybe. Poke, and then it can start some stuff, so there is this whole thing. That to pull back to this, so this is Gote, this down to 2 liberties. I kind of want to do something with this. I mean, I can do this for free. He can't ever do that. That isn't anything. Just play safe and do this sort of cut. This is kind of greedy, but, you know, I probably won't turn out to anything. Good co-threat, good co-threat. Just play it safe, I guess. So I've got this corner here. I've got the entire center. I kind of thought you were going to do that. So now I'll just do this. I suppose, yeah, you know what, that was probably bigger now that I think about it. If I would have just descended here. There's this move. Is there anything else? There's this move. This is 1 point. This is 2 points. So let's do this one. It's not... you know what? Actually, he might want to respond to that. Yeah, okay. Because otherwise I can get this cut. I can do that Atari and then extend here. So that was actually a good move. Good move. There's this one. Bump-a-dump. Actually, bump-a-dump. Ba-dump. And then it's kind of a co for that last point. If I just extend here and he goes here, I extend again. And then he blocks. That's Atari. Is this a point? I don't think that's a point. I think this one's bigger though. Bigger than this point up here. Actually, he might be able to wedge here, because if I do that, he can descend. This is probably bigger, now to think about it. If I just do this, he can capture, forcing me to do that, but it doesn't do anything. If he does this, I still do that, so I'll just... I might actually give that stone up. I can't? Oh, I have to do this now. Because if I did anything else, then I couldn't... Because if you come back, then I couldn't block, and then he could capture that. I'd have to capture this. Yeah, I was gonna say this is pretty big. This is worth 2. If he tries cutting, I could just capture. He's not gonna cut. Well, then I won't cut. I will do this and make sure you can't live. Yep. What else do we have? There's this. This cut isn't anything. This is just dame. Do I have anything else to play is the question. Can I do anything with this? I mean, there is this forcing move. Can I do anything with it? No, I don't think so. Pull this out. He does this. Well, let's just take it, I guess. Like I said, you can't play it ever, so... this doesn't become anything... Let's just start filling in dame? Alright. Yeah, this center got really, really big. Give up a few stones in Sibicky, which I was okay with. No, I don't think so, sir. You do not have enough space there to live. If you Atari, I simply connect. Actually, sorry, if you Atari this, then I capture. If you go here, I ignore you. Okay. Now you connect, okay. But when you go here, I just capture, and then it doesn't matter. I'll just keep filling in dame, I guess. If you want to keep giving me points, that is okay with me. I will... Is there any other weak points? This doesn't ever have to connect. This is just dame, this is just dame. So let's just do this, I guess. And then that's a bamboo joint, so it doesn't matter. Oh, whoops. Yeah. That was self-atari, Aaron. Now the question is, do I have enough points to win? Because that was very silly of me. Remember what I said about being cocky? So that ended up living. Now my only points are this corner in the middle. And yeah. Well, that was embarrassing. So, do I have enough points to win even after that? I gave him a ton of dead stones here. There's a lot of points here, but he has the whole sides and stuff, so yeah. So what do we got? How bad did I mess that up? He won by 30 points because I messed up huge over there. Oh, yeah. That's not what I want. SGF. There we go. Songbird over Clee. I gotta see what the score would have been without that. I know I was way ahead. I tell ya, it's the cockiness that gets me. It is. So, instead of doing this dame, I should have just connected. But then the throw-in's fine. It's not an issue. So, in a normal game where people realize that this doesn't work, they don't play that move because it's just a waste of time. But in queue games, when I don't realize that, oh, I don't need to respond, because now this is self-atari. So basically, after this, I should have just done that. So anyways, let's do that. Score estimator. What the real score is, and should have been, is me ahead by 40-some points because that entire corner is dead. So that is the real score in a normal game where I don't get cocky and do that sort of stuff. But yeah, anyways, that is it for that game. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please do like it. If you have any questions, comments, feedbacks, or suggestions, let me know. My finger wasn't working, what I just did. Or wait, video's over here. There, yes, that. It's backwards. Sorry. And then if you're new around here, subscribe. I do videos like this every day, or at least I'm trying to. Not necessarily go gameplay videos, but I will be bringing back the Get Strong It series. Like I said, I think I'm going to do endgame. Again, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.